Doctors in the UK want avocados labelled as a health hazard. Yes, the British Association of Plastic Surgeons has had enough of treating people who've stabbed themselves trying to get the stone out. So earlier this week they called for avos to be sold with safety warning labels. This is true. The injuries have been dubbed avocado hand. There are hundreds of posts on social media of people sharing their stitched up palms and fingers. And that got us thinking, how much of a problem is this in New Zealand? We know, of course, excessive avocado consumption is the main barrier to home ownership for young people. But are they causing us to injure ourselves too? The answer is yes. ACC told us that last year alone, avocado-related injuries cost nearly $70,000. 162 people, or one person every second day, files a claim with ACC relating to avocados. Our reporter Zach Fleming asked Dr. Meredith Simcock at Middlemore Hospital's Plastic and Hand Surgery Department how many people come in with avocado hand.
They tend to come in the weekend after barbecues when everyone's using lots of avocados.
And do they come in with their tail between their legs?
They come in with a towel wrapped around their hand and their tail between their legs, and if it's later in the afternoon, they come in with a bunch of mates who laugh at them quite a lot. And I have seen pictures of knives going straight through the hand.
Really?
Yeah.
So they stab through their hand?
They stab through their hand, yep. And that's really the nasty one because that's when you can cut tendons and nerves.
What's the worst that you've seen?
So the worst that I've personally seen is someone who's stabbed through the avocado and stabbed into their hand and cut the nerves that supply the index finger and middle finger, which means they've got numb fingers, and also then have cut the tendons which supply usually the middle finger, which means that we have to stitch up the two tendons that supply the finger and put them into a cast for at least 6 weeks, and then they need physiotherapy for at least usually 6 to 12 weeks after that, and can often need physiotherapy for even longer. So it can be a really nasty injury.
And worst case scenario, could they have numb index middle finger forever?
Yeah.
Incredible. So Dr. Meredith Simcock says use a spoon. But if that's not for you, we sent Zach down to Best Ugly Bagels, not far from us here in Auckland, to find out how to avoid becoming, ladies and gentlemen, an avocado statistic.
So, avocados are deadly now. I've got Ryan Diaz from Best Ugly Bagels in Auckland.
Hello.
Ryan, how many avos do you go through in a usual summer day?
Summer day, it'll be like 24, like 2 boxes of avo a day.
What's in a box?
It's like 24 avos in a box.
So you go through nearly 50 avos a day.
Yeah.
So you're cutting through 50 avos a day?
Yes, every day.
Would you say that you're perhaps an avocado cutting expert now?
Yeah, but doing it for the past 2 years, maybe I consider myself gonna be an expert for that.
Do you want to ever go and show us how to cut an avocado?
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed avocado cutting expert Ryan Diaz from Best Ugly Bagels says put a tea towel in your hand, so when you hack down into an avocado, if the knife slips, you don't hit your hand. But other self-proclaimed experts do it differently.
So you do it differently to Jamie Oliver. So Jamie Oliver put like a video on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And when he gets the stone, I'll just chuck this one back in, right? He gets it like this. And he takes a step back with a knife and just goes down like that. What do you reckon about that one?
I don't have to say anything about that, but that's his style. I got my own style anyway.
Yeah.
So
an avocado style.
Yeah.
It's like avocado freestyle.
Yeah. It's like the way you do the avo. It's pretty much like doing it safely, not like that thing. Like you're gonna hammer it down.
The way you do an avo, it's like salsa dancing, right? I mean, everyone has their own way.
You just have the rhythm to do that, and then you have the guts also to do it.
The guts?
Yeah, because sometimes though.
So you're saying Jamie Oliver's a bit weak, maybe?
I didn't say that. You're in trouble with this. No. He got his own style.
Do be careful with avocados is the moral of that story.